Welcome to another episode coming at you from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So, a couple of days ago, I got a question from a long-time subscriber, and he wanted to know, what do you do if some man or woman tells you that your woman is sleeping with them? That was the question. What do you do if some dude, could be a random dude or could be a guy that you somewhat know, or it could be a woman, tells you that your woman is sleeping with them or someone else? And that's a good question. That's a good question. I've had this experience twice in my life. So, first off, if some man or woman tells me that the woman that I'm with is sleeping with them or somebody else, the first question that I have for them, the first question I'm going to ask is, why are you telling me this? That's the first question. Why are you telling me this? And I'm going to go back. Well, first off, I'm going to get his name. If I don't know him or her, I'm going to get their name. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to be like, hey, your buddy is snitching on you. So I'm going to get their name. And I'm going to ask the question, why are you telling me this? And, depending on how they respond, they might say, hey, I just thought you should know because you seem like a nice guy, blah, 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 whatever. See, a lot of times, I remember I had a woman that told me this for the first time. She told me that, she's really married and she's my friend, but she's really married and everything. I thought you should know because you seem like a nice guy, this and that. Now, I didn't know this woman from a can of paint. It's my first time seeing her. My first time getting introduced to her. Right? So, come to find out, the only reason she was really telling me this is because she wanted a piece of me. And she was jealous of her friend. That's it. And see, I don't really care what they say, to be honest. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm probably going to know or have some type of idea of what they're saying even before they tell me. Because in both cases, I kind of already knew that anyway. And I didn't care. And what they tell me is not going to influence me as far as what decisions I make with this person that I'm dealing with. So I really don't care what they say. That's why first question I always ask, why are you telling me this? Why do you felt the need to tell me? Why you? Why not anybody else that's here? So I don't really care. I mean, it's like, I wasn't married to any of these women. So it's kind of like, okay, I didn't really care. I'm just here trying to have a good time, trying to enjoy the moment. And I didn't care if that woman was married when she told me. I didn't really care. It's kind of like, eventually, I knew deep down that this relationship was going to end sooner than later anyway. And I knew I wasn't going to end up getting married or get into a long-term relationship with this woman. So I was just enjoying the moment. That's really it. But my decision is not going to be influenced by him or her. You know, so that's pretty much the best way to handle that. And see, you got to always keep in mind, if some random person calls you or sees you in public and walks up to you and say that, there's a reason for that. I mean, think about it. What reason would a random person... Imagine you getting out of your car. You shut the door. You walking down the street, down the sidewalk, in your town, in your city. And some random person walks up to you and say, "Hey, man. Hey, I know your wife. You such and such, right?" And you be like, yeah. Hey, I'm sleeping with your wife, man. You know, I hate to break it to you, man. I just felt the need to tell you, man. You know, this has been going on for almost a year, man. Think about that. This happens. This happens a lot. But there's a reason why they're telling you this. And it's not, and mostly it's because they want to be with the person. In most cases, they want to be with the person, and usually in a long-term relationship, or they want a piece of you. If it's a woman, she wants a piece of you. Usually, that's how it usually goes. You know. So that's how I would handle that. Just don't let this strange person, even if you know them, it don't matter. But don't let this person influence your decision-making process dealing with this person that you might be in a relationship with, or maybe you're dating, or maybe you're married. Regardless. You know? So, see, you got some messy people out here. You got some people that they just like stirring up things. They don't mind their own business. It's just like they're like tattletaling. I don't do that. If I see a man or a woman that's married, or regardless of the status of their relationship, doing something with somebody in public, I'm not going to go back and tell. You know why? Because that ain't none of my business. That ain't none of my business. You know? So, hey, man. This is how I handle situations like that. I mind my damn business. I would advise you to do the same thing, too. Because if you are walking up on me, telling me about somebody that I know, dating or in a relationship with, you got too much time on your hand. I don't got time to be walking up to people, random people, or people that I know, and telling them about their husband or wife is doing this and that. I don't got time for all that. I got my own life to manage and take care of. You know? So, hey, man, this is just my take on how I've handled situations like that. Hope this helps you out. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it, subscribe. And if you really like this video, go get on my newsletter by going to chooseyourrelationships.com and clicking on the link below as well. So until next time, I'm out. Peace.